All right. Thank you, Tom, and welcome to another segment of Community Spotlight. My guest today is Stephen Rice. Stephen is with Mobile Madness, Manager Lead Technician. Stephen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
It is so good to have you. I just learned a moment ago that you have been on the air with us before.
Yes. I will be doing interviews Tuesday mornings.
Nice. Well, let's talk a little bit about Mobile Madness. Cell phones?
Cell phones.
All right. Tell me about the store.
Really, we're a full-service repair facility, basically. I do all the repairs in-house. We repair cell phones, repair tablets, data transfers, liquid damages, especially with summer coming up. It's usually a big thing getting out and about. Battery replacements, almost anything. If I can't do it, I can at least get you an answer on what we can do for you.
What is the best thing to do as soon as you know your phone? Like I took my phone swimming a couple years ago, climbing out of the pool, put my hand down in my shorts pocket, and it's like that feeling is horrible.
It definitely is. It definitely is. It's the very first thing, especially if we're talking with liquid damage, very first thing is turn it off, if possible.
All right.
If also possible, open it up, let the water dry out. Usually you want heat and airflow. So whatever you need to do to make that happen, you want to make sure it's completely dry before you start turning it on. Or, of course, you can take it to somebody as myself, and we can do a full clean-out service on it and hope to get it back to its original state.
You said you deal mostly in repairs. What is the most common thing you see in your line of work as far as people needing your assistance?
Absolutely iPhone screens.
Yeah.
We do quite a few of them. It's definitely the number one issue.
I left my phone in the car, or I would show you, because it's a very sad screen. I have it held together with Scotch tape.
Yeah, definitely see that. Another one is packing tape.
Oh, packing tape, yeah. I have had this phone for almost 2 years, and I did not get the protective cover that I should have put on it. Because I'm very careful. Right, wink, wink. And just 2 weeks ago, I mean, my contract is like 2 weeks from being over, just a couple weeks ago. And so little bits of glass want to fall out. So I just taped it up.
Oh, of course.
Maybe I'll come see you.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, typically with a cracked screen, especially if pieces are falling out, or if it's very sharp to your fingers, if whether the funds aren't available or you don't want to get it repaired per se, packing tape actually is a very good option. Okay, it does keep the screen together, and it keeps your fingers from getting cut. As a temporary option, it's more of a Band-Aid, of course, but. It's definitely a good option.
What's a better way to protect my screen before we get there?
Generally, glass screen protectors, tempered glass screen protectors are usually always the best. Yeah. They offer scratch protection on top of shock protection. If you drop it, typically their job is to crack first. Right. And usually save the screen from a demise.
Yeah. Too bad they just didn't come that way.
Of course they don't.
But then you'd be out of a job, Stephen.
There's a lot more that I do, though. So.
Let's talk about that. What else might you do there at Mobile Madness?
Really, with the biggest thing is screens. Upgrading to new devices is definitely a big deal, and sometimes the carriers can't help you transfer your information. Of course, with liquid damages, for those that are really active or something happens anywhere around water, usually pool is the biggest thing. Really just kind of full service. Okay. It's changing batteries, big deal, when they kind of give out or start discharging a lot quicker than normal. But really just if whatever kind of issue you have, I can usually at least have an answer for you, if not fix your problem.
Would you help me get my photos off my phone and onto something that I could share with other folks?
Oh, of course. Okay. Of course. Yeah. We typically really push SD cards and flash drives. Either you can use those as transportable media. Moving from phone to phone is of course a big one.
Yes.
But really, even if your phone, you can't really see the screen or your phone is broken, we do offer a temporary data transfer.
Okay.
So usually I can get the part enough to fix it just quite enough to get your stuff off of it, even if you don't want to pay to actually fix the device.
Gotcha.
So usually you can just kind of save that information that you may not have been able to in the first place.
My guest today is Stephen Rice. He is the lead technician, Mobile Madness, Grants Pass office. Where are you?
We're at 1549 Northeast F Street in the Parkway Village. It used to be Chat Cat. They have since went out of business, so we took the opportunity to move on back into town.
Right.
We were here quite a few years ago, and of course the spot we had just wasn't the best. So we just took this opportunity, and we're happy to be back in the community.
How long has it been since you've been gone?
I want to say it was about 8 years ago.
Okay, yeah. Well, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. In the Parkway Village, Mobile Madness, Stephen Rice, how do we get in touch?
You can give me a call at 541-295-8835. You could also either come on in, of course, or find me on Facebook. We have a specific Mobile Madness Grants Pass Facebook page that I monitor myself, so I would be quick to message you back, or you can always comment, or, there's a couple different ways.
All right. Well, my guest today is Stephen Rice with Mobile Madness. Find them in the Parkway Village on F. Call Stephen directly at 541-295-8835.
Yes, ma'am.
Or find them on Facebook. Anything else you want to mention?
Just that we are very, very happy to be back in town. I have seen, nothing but smiles. Everybody has been so nice and so welcoming, especially with, just all the customers we've had, and of course with the chamber here in town. It's just it's been great. It's going great, and we're looking forward to a great time here.
Yeah. Well, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
And it is a great place to live and work. It
really
yes. Is. Yeah. Right. Thank you, Stephen. And if you are listening today, if you are a business, or you don't have to be a business, you just have something going on you want the Valley to know about, let me know and we'll make a date. Tom, back to you.